So this is JEST Physics 2024 Electromagnetic Theory Part A MCQ 1 marks question. In this question it is given that 3 equal charges plus Q are placed at the corners of an equilateral triangle. Now a test charge constrained to move on the plane of a triangle is placed at the center of the triangle. Now which of the following statement about the test charge is true? So we have to see the equilibrium. Stability of the equilibrium depends on which condition. So it is given that we have an equilateral triangle. So let's consider an equilateral triangle. This is an equilateral triangle and its center is given by, there are plus Q charges at each corner, and center is given by, if we connect the vertex with the midpoint of the front line. So this we have to connect in each case. So this is the center of the equilateral triangle, and here we have placed the test charge QT, and let's first assume this test charge is positive. I am assuming test charge is positive. Now for equilibrium condition, the net force on any charge must be 0. The net force F net is 0 on any charge Q. This is the equilibrium condition. Net force on any charge Q must be 0. So let's check on this particular charge what will be the net force. So if we consider these two charges, so direction of force will be given by this direction, and let's assume these forces, magnitude of force will be F, and their resultant force will be along this line. So let's see the resultant of these two forces, F1. I am taking it as F1. And now if you consider if test charge is positive, so what will happen? This force will be also in this direction. So in this condition, net force will never be 0. F net will never be 0. So there will be no equilibrium condition. But if we assume that, again consider an equilateral triangle, and let's assume this is the center of the triangle. On this charge is plus Q, this is plus Q, this is also plus Q. Now I am assuming test charge QT to be negative. Again I am assuming, let's see what will be force on this. So due to this, force will be in this direction, due to this, force will be in this direction. This is the force, and their resultant will be along this line. Let's say this will be F1. But if we consider negative charge, so force on plus Q charge will be in this direction. This is force due to test charge. So now we can equate under this condition, when F1 is equal to F2, we will get net force will be 0. So it means equilibrium is possible only when test charge is negative. So it depends on the sign of the test charge. So that's why option A is correct, that stability of the equilibrium depends on the sign of the test charge. Option A is correct.